Hello, welcome to the Championship Manager 2010. That is an old game, I know, but I still love it and I still play it. I have started a season and played it like 10 years. We are now in 2018. It was 2010 when I started the game. This is the predecessor of the Football Managers, I am guessing, but I think there was also Football Manager when this game was around, but I like this very much, so I still play that. And also the Football Manager is a little bit pricey for me, so I am sticking to that since I know this game, the fundamentals. I mean, I know the game by means of fundamentals, and I decided to play this instead of the older Football Managers. I could buy them because the older ones, like 2015 or 14, maybe cheaper than the recent ones, but I wanted to play this instead of them. So it's been a long time since I started the game, like 10 years. We're 2018 now, and I've made some good achievements with this team. You can see them in here, like Super League. In the Super League, in the history section. Yes, we started here, I guess. I have made them champions. Then we became second, champions again second, and we have become champions for 3 seasons. And at the last season, we only managed to get the 3rd place. It was kind of a shock, but I think I have failed to manage the team well, so that is why I became the 3rd. I'm going to show you the records. I don't know who this guy is, but I know this guy. He was very good, but I sold him to Salzburg, and yeah, it made me. I made some money from him, and that was good because he was at his 30, I guess, when I sold him. So he was so old, and I wanted to make money out of him before he gets even more older. But he seems to be still a decent player when I look at his stats. But I'm not. I don't regret selling him. It was a good decision, I think. However, my players didn't think in the same way with me. They got upset. They also got upset when I sold Nihat Kahveci. He was also older, even older than Holosko. If you can see here. No, these are the. Yeah, I'll sold them too because they were, or either they were older or either not good enough. Okay, I sold. It seems to be I sold this guy in this season and bought none. I don't remember that. Yeah, in this season, I have started to make my make my doings. Yeah. Okay. I guess this game doesn't show the transfers that I've made in this season because I'm kind of sure that I bought players, but they don't show up in here. I don't know why, but yeah. Look at the 2012 and 2013. I've bought Nihat Kahveci and Rodrigo Teo. Also, this guy, I don't know this guy, but okay. Now he's 27, so he was like a youngster back in the days. I sold them for nearly 5,000 Turkish liras. A cheap price. Yeah, look at Nia Kavic. I've sold him to Sunderland. He is now 38 and he's still playing. He's still playing and his stats are good for his age, I would say. Yeah. But I also don't regret selling him. Then I bought this guy. He was a goalkeeper, but he was not good enough, so I sold him later on. I have bought this guy also. He is now at this 14 nearly, but he was kind of cool. I made him play a little bit. And the Biabiani was for me, like, I thought this guy would be cool, but he didn't. He hasn't made the improvements that I was expecting from him, so I let him go free. He's not playing at Doncaster, England, maybe. Yeah. This guy was also good, I guess. And Lens, this guy, I really thought this guy would be really good, but he wasn't, so it was kind of a disappointment. So I tried to sell him, I couldn't, but at some point I sold him, I guess. He was playing like a rotation player. And the next season, these are all the youngsters, but I have sold this guy, those guys were not, the goalkeeper. These guys were not good enough, except this guy, but he was getting older, I guess. I already bought him when he was already old, but he even got older, and I once sold him before he gets real bad. I sold him to Tromsø for a good price, I'm in my opinion. And the guys I bought was this guy, and this guy was already playing in Beşiktaş in real life, so I bought them to see how will it turn out, but it was awful, so I really regret buying them. But anyways, I have bought these guys for free because these guys were gone in here. This you can see. I didn't want to lose these guys, but these guys are not good enough, so then I sold them again. This guy is a cool player, but he got older, so I had to sell him, and now he's playing in Salzburg. These three guys are really good young players, and they became really good, and they are still very young. For example, look at this guy's stats. It's very nice in my opinion for the team. They make really good. And this guy was like a decent goalkeeper, and he has good stats. Actually, he was worse, but he got even better. I'm kind of regret selling them, but I asked my coach. They told me to sell him because he was not as good as I think. But it was like that. This guy is a decent young player. He is still playing in the team. And you know this guy, that I believe he's still playing in the Dutch national team in present day, I guess. When I bought him, he was too young and his stats was not good, but I thought that he would get a good player, and yeah, it turned out to be a right decision, and he's now an awesome stats player, an awesome. Yeah, he's awesome. I'm trying to say that. And yeah, I bought many players in this season. Also, this guy. He is a good goalkeeper. I like him, and at this season I have sold players like these guys. They were not as good as I wanted them to be, so I sold them. This guy. These were old. I sold them, but I've also bought some good players. This guy. About this guy, he was good, but when he started to get older, I tried to sell him, but the contract I made with him was expired, so I tried to offer him a new one, but he rejected it and gone freely. I am really upset about that. And this guy is not a good player in real life, but in this game he seems to be great, and I really like him. He plays nice. This guy was good, still a decent player, but I had to sell him because he was old. He was already old when I bought him, but he got older, as all the other players I bought. This guy was really nice. I bought him for 30 million Turkish liras, which is like, I don't know, maybe 5 million euros. He was really good. He still is really good, but he was better. He's now 30. I really like him. He plays very nice. He contributes team very much, and but I have to say that he was really pricey and made the team and put the team in a real burden, because I bought 4 players and 2 of them was extremely expensive. These 2 guys, and next year I guess was a hard season to get some transfers. Yeah, I could only manage to get 2 players, but they were also in total of 35 million Turkish liras, which is like 6 million euros roughly. But I also sold this guy for 14 million Turkish liras, so it was kind of, so this guy was kind of free, and I bought this player at his 20, and he is real nice, a really nice young player. He still improves himself, and I expect him even more. Yes, and that guy is I knew him from my older runs. I was playing with Shimizu Pulse from Japan, and I bought this guy for them, and he is a real good player. Look at his stats; it's just 30s, but he's still a very nice player. However, my coach says otherwise. I really like him, and I've sold these guys. Yeah, he was really. These guys were really not good enough for me. I got this guy. He's not a good player, I guess, in the real life. I don't know. I haven't heard his name, but he has real good stats, and he's 28. Really nice. He was, I guess, yeah, he was like a stopper, but I molded him to become a no. He was a defensive midfielder, but I made him into a stopper, and he was upset at the first, but I guess he's okay with that. Yeah. And I sold Paul Pogba. He was not as good as you think. I guess in Milan they were not expecting from him much, so they made him bad stats. Also, yeah, this guy I sold him for 7.7 to Salzburg, and this guy took 1. They were getting old, and yeah, it's like that. And in this season, I've got this guy, kind of a random transfer, but he is decent. And this guy, and I expect from him good performance. And I've sold all these guys. Also, this guy was a huge disappointment for me. And this season, I have nearly just sold all of my players. These are youngsters, but look at this. Hagan for free, but those guys I've sold them for money because I really needed money because the team was in loan and debt, and I had to sell them. These money didn't even added to the transfer budget, but they used it to pay the loans. It was really disappointing, but yeah, the season I've become third was real bad for the team, and we have gone into some money problems. But in future, I'm planning to sell this guy, and this guy was also set for Bordeaux. Is going, and I bought this guy. He is kind of cool. He and he will be a good contribution for our defense. And yeah, I'm also playing with Turkey, managing Turkey, and we have now a match with Romania, and I expect us to win, but it seems to be no. Okay, we scored a goal. Great, I don't have it. Yeah, it's out in the he was from Ankara Spor, if I'm not sure. And that guy is another university. And Alex Ryan, you know him. He's got injured. Now I need to put some other players. By half of the substitutions are score players. This guy. And great for the goal from penalty. Anyways, we won. I'm happy. We're making a good run in the European Championship qualifying. We are the leaders in our class, and it's really good. But Ireland is at the same points with us, so it's kind of we have to consider. Öztürk'ün for your club. He's an old guy. Yeah, he's not even good. Reject European Championship Cup, and yeah, I'm taking no. Okay, we will make another match. Job news. Norwegian has informed that the manager position is Stabæk football. I don't want to go there. Norwegian team. Start? Really? It takes a while. I try to go to the next day. I don't like it, but like that. What can I do? I don't know. Yeah, match day. I don't even try to put players. The computer puts them in real good positions, and I think it's because I have not for this team, but for this person I have made my own tactics, own formation. So players does really well, but in Turkey everything is from computer, but it seems to be working, so I'm not trying to interfere with any means. Yeah, the Ireland and Turkey, they are at the same points. we have a match with a what am I saying? We have match with Kayserispor. I don't think they will become a strong opponent for us. I don't think. They're here, and their most expensive player is a very good defensive player, but I don't think Daniele Totti will save them from a defeat or a lose. Should I say in this sense? I guess I have to put this guy to the goal because this guy is in his 30s and he's going downhill from here, but the other guy needs to take part in matches so that he will improve himself. Yeah, look at let's see if we will win this match. I don't know. Yes, we have scored a goal, I'm guessing. Yeah, Bobo. He is playing like for 10 years for the team, roughly. Yeah, it's a red card for the debut said. He's playing for like 10 years, Bobo. And he's a really good player. And he scored, with that score we won, which is very nice. We haven't lost any matches or we haven't got any draws. We played 7, we won 7, which is very nice. And I got to say our next match will be in Europa League, which is the UEFA European League, but they haven't got the license, I guess. Our group is relatively easy, I'm guessing, and we have a match with Genoa. I expect us to win. Let's have a look at the other groups. Liverpool may be trouble for us, and Roma also, because he won against us in the Champions League. I've also made our team second in Champions League. We lost to Barcelona in finals at some season, I don't remember. These are all easy. Easy. Not a problem. Bayern Munich may become a trouble for us. Manchester City and Napoli, these are two strong teams. Saint Etienne, I don't think they will be a hard one. Arsenal, yeah, I don't think we can. I don't think. Oh, Gattuso is in here and he is losing. Very bad. I don't think we can get. Atletico Madrid is here. Yeah, I don't expect us to get a good place. So look at. No, it was not like this. No. European Champions Cup, yes. History, yes. In 2012, 2013, we become the second. Then the Fenerbahce became the second. Okay. Yes, a goal for us. I don't know. And now they have no. It seems to be we have got the goals the last I don't know is at PP. We didn't want a hat trick for him. The rates. And that is it. We won 3-0 and all the goals were from Sergen Yildirim, and that is a great achievement for him. And his 20 millions, it's a surprise for me. What if I put automatic value to him? Yeah, 20 is his value. We have a Turkish Cup, no Super League, okay. A Super League match. This guy, I have loaned him to Barcelona for 2 seasons, and he appeared in 4 matches as a substitution, and he has scored 2 goals and made 2 assists. And I have high hopes in him, so he better be playing. I guess I am going to put him like to here. And the rest will be done from the computer. And oh no, he made a foul, and now we have behind Fenerbahce, so he kind of disappointed me. And he is tired. So who should I put? This guy is an old wolf. Okay, now we should go all out attack, so we want to using maybe this status score. Very nice. Is it a comeback? Yes, it is. Go back to our normal. Our normal, not the game's normal. The normal attacking spot. Oh, he is injured very bad. So sad. Marcelinho should be playing his part, and better put his this guy. I don't know. Oh. What am I doing? I'm really confused right now. So, I am taking this guy, I'm putting this guy instead of him. And that one. The whole team is dying. Okay, Patrick. Oh, I cannot do any more substitutions, so he's gone. Nice, we have won while we were 10 players. Very nice. And we haven't lost any matches still. 7 games, nice. And the Turkish Cup, we're gonna play against Konyaspor, and I expect us to win. What do people expect? A draw? I don't think so. So Lulinia is 27. Oh, there's a lot of money. Ivan Lopez Munoz is my favorite because I found him and he's is that very nice. Look at the marking, 97. Look at the anticipation he has. Look at the concentration. Look at the jumping. Look at the stamina. Look at the balance as all things should be. Aggression, determination, versatility, consistency. Everything he has. Yeah, that guy's gone. I wonder if our goalkeeper has made any improvements. Because I've been putting him in the squad just for like 2 games, and I expect him to improve himself. Very nice. And we will check him after the game. Oh, it was a back ball. So they have scored a goal, but that is not a problem. We got 3 points, very nice. Okay, let's look at this guy. Not yet, but I believe he will. So that was it, guys. Goodbye.